Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jack Barrio. This is March 13th. Today I'm going to do a ranking on one of my favorite bands, which is Supertramp. They have 11 studio albums, so we're only going to do those. We're not going to do any live or compilation albums. So before we get into that, if you would like to hit like and subscribe, or even some comments, or make your own list and put it down below, I would really appreciate it. So to start out with our number 11, for me, it's Free as a Bird. Rick Davies has said that about this album, he wanted to try different things. Well, he did. And this album here has a lot of drum machines on it. It even has some songs that have almost like a dance beat to it. It's not one that I listen to very often. And I'm kind of like a completist, so that's the reason why I own it, is to finish off my collection. At number 10, we have their debut album. This one came out in 1970. It's a little different than what they'd come to do later on. It has some good songs on it, but it's not quite the Supertramp sound on this one yet. It's my number 10. My number 9 is Indubitably Stamped, which is their second album. This one here is an upgrade from the debut. You can start hearing a little bit of Supertramp style in this one here, but it's not as good as the ones that are to come after this, but it's still a pretty good album. Number 8, I have Slow Motion. This is an okay album. It's got some good songs on it. It's not the classic Supertramp sound, but it's an album I listen to quite a bit. At number 7, Some Things Never Change. This one here has a lot of good songs. There's no fillers on this one. It's a bit more of a blues album, and it's one that I listen on a regular basis. At number 6, I have Famous Last Words. This would feature the last album to have Roger Hodgson on it. It has quite a few hits on it. I listen to this one pretty often. At number 5, I have Brother Where You Bound, which this one here is the first album without Roger Hodgson. Rick Davies does all the singing, all the writing on this one. And this one here has one of my favorite Supertramp songs, which is Cannonball, which is why I rank it so high. At number 4, I have Even in the Quietest Moments. This one here is more guitar driven than keyboard. It has a lot of good songs on it. It's got the big hit, Give It a Little Bit. But the gems on this one is Even Quietest Moments and Fool's Overture are really the big gems on this one. Next, I have Crisis. What Crisis? This is another great album. This is actually the first album I ever purchased from Supertramp. At number 2, my number 2 and number 1 could flip-flop depending on the days, but today my number 2 is Breakfast in America. Just about every song on here was a hit. I had radio play at some time or another. Maybe that's why I rank it number 2, because of being overplayed so much. And my number 1 Supertramp album, which I'll be showing another vinyl, is Crime of the Century, which is probably the album I've listened to the most growing up. And there's not one bad song on it. It's probably their heaviest album, which is why I probably like it the most. So if you'd like to make your own list, comment down below. This is my opinion. Yours could be different. Thanks for watching this video, and until next time, take care of yourselves.